Welcome back to another FLYTECH podcast.
Today's Monday, March 27th, and you just tuned into the FLYTECH podcast on all podcast platforms.
Yes, sir. I'm Dominic.
And I'm Nick, and we got some fly topics for you today.
Yes, so for our first topic, the iPhone 15 is supposed to get a new proximity sensor.
For our second topic, UK regulators sides with Microsoft over Call of Duty on PlayStation concerns.
Yo, and then lastly, for our third topic, Elon Musk reportedly tried and failed to take over OpenAI back in 2018.
What? For our first topic, according to a report from our boy Ming-Chi Kuo, the iPhone 15 may feature a new design where the proximity sensor will be situated within the dynamic island.
Yo, that's insane. This innovative design could lead to a much smaller notch or even the elimination of the notch altogether.
Kuo suggests that Apple will integrate the proximity sensor into the dynamic island with other sensors with front-facing camera components, potentially leading to a more streamlined, aesthetically pleasing appearance.
However, it's important to note that this information is speculative and might not necessarily reflect the final design of the iPhone 15. So these are all just straight up rumors.
This story is crazy. I'm glad they're putting all the sensors in one thing, but from what I've heard, it's not gonna look any different. Like, I don't think the dynamic island is gonna be like a different size or anything like that. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, I'm just waiting for them to get rid of the dynamic island altogether. I like it, but I like a full screen better, don't you think, Dominic?
Yeah, I agree. Like, I've seen some renders of notchless, like to where like there's no notch whatsoever. It's just like a dot, like how I believe Samsung has it like that, or I think it's Huawei or Google. I know one of the Android companies, their phones have just like a port just for the camera underneath the screen, and it's just straight up all display. So it would be cool if Apple does get rid of the notch and just goes for like an all screen display like that.
Sure, you know what? I feel like completely off topic, kind of. What I'm looking forward to is not the iPhone this year, is what is Apple gonna do as far as AI, right? You got OpenAI, you got Google, you got Microsoft. Well, that's pretty much ChatGPT. But what are they gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it's crazy. They have to come out with something. You can't tell me AI is not gonna be in Apple products like this year. It has to. Like, they better rush that. Like, it better be on Siri because she needs major help.
Facts, yo, facts.
She needs major help, bro. I don't remember using it every day. Like, once in a while, I'd be like, let me try it, and it's like, bro, I said August, not October. Like,
and then like
this ain't it.
Like, the crazy thing is that like you don't hear Apple like speaking on AI or anything like that. So like for them to like possibly like even consider coming out with something, it got to be something major. It's gonna be like crazy, you know. If they ever like think about that, you know.
Damn, they have to. Well, I think come June, that's when their developers conference is. That's when they're gonna talk about it. We'll see.
Yo, all right, keeping the secrets.
Another one. For a second topic, the UK Competition and Markets Authority (CMA) has officially approved Microsoft's $68.7 billion acquisition of Activision Blizzard. I like that.
Yo, they getting paid. As a part of the deal, Call of Duty, one of Activision Blizzard's most popular franchises, will continue to be available on PlayStation platforms, ensuring a broader range of gaming options for players across different consoles.
It's time to sell that PS5. Get yourself an Xbox. In January 2023, Microsoft announced its intention to acquire Activision Blizzard, a move that sparked discussions around the potential impact on competition in the gaming industry.
However, the CMA's recent approval elevates some concerns as it confirms that major franchises like Call of Duty will remain accessible to PlayStation users.
This approval marks a significant milestone in the acquisition process and showcases the CMA's commitment to maintaining a competitive environment with the gaming industry.
I'm just glad, like Call of Duty's like staying, like I want to say like on both platforms, so to say. It's not going to be like Forza, where Forza is just straight up limited, straight up to Xbox. You know?
Right. Look, there's still gonna be exclusives, but since Call of Duty's been on all platforms day one, except for the Switch, which supposedly Microsoft signed a deal with Nintendo to bring Call of Duty for 10 years to the Switch. Cause think about it. Yeah, you don't have a Switch, but it outsold like any day. It outsells the PS5 and the Xbox. I think
Facts.
together. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And the whole thing is,
anyways.
when they were talking about like back in January when they brought like this acquisition up, I had seen
Right.
that they basically pitched a deal to Nintendo to get it onto the Switch.
Yeah. What do you think about that? Like, do you care that there's gonna be less competition? Because in my opinion, Xbox is not that big, so it's not even gonna catch up to PlayStation in that regard. Because they
I
still have
mean,
better exclusive games. You got The Last of Us. They made a whole show about it. You got better games on PS5 as far as exclusives. So I feel like this is definitely gonna boost the Xbox sales up.
it would be pretty cool for them to just release games like on all platforms, regardless of like if you got Xbox. Like personally, like if they threw Forza onto PlayStation, that would be lit. That would be fire. But
Right?
like all in all,
That ain't happening.
shoot, unfortunately not. But
Yeah,
all
it's
in all,
like Gran Turismo on Xbox, fam. Like, yeah, that's not happening.
check this out. I feel like instead of them like competing like oh this game's gonna have the exclusive or this game's only limited to this console, yo, let us play online for the free ski, fam.
That
Like
that's good.
we
Look, now they're doing a lot of crossplay too, so they should just keep going whatever they got going on, so everybody can. Cause remember the days? Oh, you got it for PS5 or Xbox, and it's like you couldn't play with your friends. It's like,
Yeah,
ah,
that's
bro, I'm
true.
on
That's
Xbox,
true. Like
bro.
I
That
said,
sucks.
I just want them just to work on like allowing us to play online for free because we spend what now the PlayStation games are what like $70 now.
Yeah, 69,
The no
99.99.
Exactly. So think about it.
Yeah, yeah.
We're spending money on the games. We're spending money on the console itself. Like shoot. And on top of that too, we're paying more for the games now. So they might as well just include like us playing online for the free.
Hey, but that's where the Xbox deal comes in because they technically have a Netflix of games. If you have Game
Hmm.
Pass, remember Game Pass? You had a free trial,
Yeah.
I think.
Hmm.
Bro, imagine like you're paying like maybe $20 a month and you got Call of Duty Day One instead of spending $70 at PS5, and you got a library of like 3 trillion games. I feel like that's gonna bring a lot of people to Xbox.
Yeah, facts. I agree. I see. I see. All right. So, lastly, for our third and final topic, in a recent article published by The Verge, it was reported that Elon Musk attempted to take over OpenAI, but he failed.
Well, as a result of this development, OpenAI has decided to shift from a closed to an open source model.
According to the article, Elon Musk, who was one of OpenAI's original founders, attempted to gain control of the organization in order to pursue his own ambitions.
However, the takeover bid was met with resistance from OpenAI's board, staff, and the broader AI community.
This opposition ultimately led to the failure of Musk's takeover attempt.
Following this event, OpenAI has made the decision to transition from a closed to an open source model, which is what they're doing today.
This move is expected to foster collaboration and innovation within the AI community while also addressing concerns about transparency and ethical considerations.
OpenAI believes that by making their research and technologies more accessible, they can continue working towards their mission of ensuring that artificial general intelligence benefits all of humanity.
This
Man, my
really
boy Elon trying to buy that on the low. Like, this is the first I hear of it. And this happened when? What? When was that? 2018?
Yeah. Shoot, when it comes down to like AI, there's still like a lot of concerns and stuff like that. A lot of improvements that need to be made, you know? So like going back to like what we said about transparency and ethical considerations, things like that. Even on the video that we did, if you guys haven't done so already, make sure you guys check out our YouTube channel, Max and Fix. But
Yes, sir.
when we went over all like the things about like ChatGPT and these other AI programs and stuff like that, like there's so many different concerns and stuff because technically they're programmed to pretty much know what they're programmed to. So if you tell it like, hey, like if you want to get like political, you tell it like, hey, Joe Biden was the best president, and you type in, hey, who was the best president? It's gonna come up Joe Biden. You feel me?
For real?
Like that's what I had got from it. Like after like doing that video that we had did on the YouTube channel and stuff, that's basically what I got from it. Like taking like sources from like other YouTube videos and like other like articles on ChatGPT regarding their concerns and stuff for like ethical and logical things. It's just that's pretty much like what I had got. So I was just like, oh, that's insane.
Maybe ChatGPT's from Delaware.
Then again, I mean, AI is still early. It's still like mad early. So who knows?
Yeah,
you know,
it's mad early. It's really useful as of now, though. But
yeah,
I'm
that's
looking
facts.
forward to the Apple thing. Like I said, they're gonna come up with something crazy. I mean, they got
their
all the
stuff
money
gonna
in
be
the
on
world. If they're behind Google and OpenAI, yeah, we have a problem. Mayday.
Yo. Alright guys, so you guys just stay in. Are you guys ready for the fun fact?
Did you know that 35% of internet uses WordPress? What?
As of 2020, over 455 million websites use WordPress as their CMS.
I like WordPress. Meaning that the WordPress market share is 35% of all websites in the whole wide world.
National.
Dang. That's crazy. We had WordPress at one point. Remember that?
Yes.
When we had WooCommerce.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yo,
R.I.P.
it was good. It was good. It was good.
It was sure. I liked it. I like the flexibility of it. It's a lot more customizable than all these other builders, but it's a lot buggier. There's definitely some trade-offs. Dominic, can you whip with the takeaways?
You know the vibes for our first story. It looks like we may get a notchless iPhone with this new proximity sensor.
For our second story, the UK's Competition and Market Authority has updated its financial models after Microsoft publicly criticized its math.
And for our third story, Elon tried to take over OpenAI and failed. Maybe could have gotten Tesla's GPT or SpaceX GPT. Who knows?
That is the end of another FLYTECH podcast.
We'll be posted every Monday and Friday, so be sure to tune in.
Be sure to follow us on all social media platforms at Max and Fix.
Y'all stay safe and take care.
Until next time, peace. Peace.